What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Now today I have a very special and exciting video for you because we're gonna talk about a different business method and really a different way of making money as compared to some of the methods we talked about before. And so this comes with its own advantages. There's a lot of really nice advantages with this method, but there are also a bunch of disadvantages. And so we're gonna be discussing it, we're gonna be talking about it. And I'm going to show you the entire flow of how you can create this specific business, actually implement what I'm about to tell you very quickly and start making money. All right, so here we are. We're basically looking at this diagram of this new business flow that I want to talk about today. All right, so we have a visitor, right? I just call them a customer because that's how cool we are. We're going to be converting everybody. But let's say this is a customer, a prospective customer, right? Future customer. They come to your site, they're on Facebook browsing, they see our ad or, Bing or Google, and they come to our website. Now, all of this in blue, right? All this blue stuff, this is our under control. This is all the stuff that we have to fill in those pieces. And I will be discussing this a little bit later in the video of how you can do that. But that is really the idea, right? This is kind of building your own business. And so we're going to be talking a lot about what we're going to do. And I'm also going to show you how to do the whole structure, the whole process, even creating the ads and everything like that. So you're going to walk away after this video knowing how to do everything here. All right. So the first thing we need to do is we need to create the storefront, right? We need to create the website, right? And I actually went out and I basically created a website, created a little landing page. And really, it's up to you if you want to create a website, a couple of pages. But, you could just start with a landing page. Like a customer, they don't really need to see like your blog, that you have a blog and all this. And, you could do that if you want, but it's not a requirement. So I have a web page for Graphic Genius, just a made-up company, a made-up name. And the idea is that we're going to be selling graphic design. And now you can sell pretty much anything you want. And, there's a lot of services, like any kind of service. So in this diagram, I'm basically talking about examples: web design, translation, logo design, voiceover, right? And I'm going to tell you how you can kind of pick the kind of service you want to sell. But really, you could sell anything you want, right? The world is your oyster, right? As they say. And so we have Graphic Genius for all your graphic needs. Order now. Why choose Graphic Genius? Quality work, fast turnaround, unlimited revisions, right? So I have 3 benefits, right? And benefits, they're important, right? This is what really sells, right? They connect with their desires, right? And this is what really sells. So quality work, fast turnaround, unlimited revisions, right? Now I can think of some more benefits if I wanted to. And it's important, right? This is part of like building a landing page and all that. And then I have some testimonials. And, this is a work in progress. I'm just showing you how it's going to be set up. We're going to have some testimonials from past users, maybe, some other testimonials, things like that. And then we have another kind of, basically another headline: don't hesitate, place your order with Graphic Genius today. And we have price plans, right? And this is where you're going to be able to do something called price discrimination, okay? So assuming, let's say, well, I have $10 basic package, okay? Now, assuming this design costs us $5, just for the sake of this example, we have a basic package, and basic package could be like a time period from, like let's say 5 to 10 days or something like that, right? It's for those people who are not in a hurry, right? Because if they want it fast, they have to pay for it, right? That's how you price discriminate, right? So we have a basic package. We have a couple of benefits. We have a pro package, right? Maybe 3 revisions or, etc., 4 revisions. And then it's going to be a little bit faster, right? 25, or maybe we're going to give them like, not only the end result, right? The PNG file in this case, but also maybe the actual Photoshop layers or, whatever, like the actual source file. Okay. So we have a $25 package. And then we have the expert package, and this is $50, 24-hour turnaround. It's for those people that need it right now, or they needed it yesterday, right? And this is very cool. And then we have a lot of benefits, right? And if they purchase this, and the design is still going to cost us, around $5, like, well, I mean, the design is going to vary a little bit, right? So it might be like, let's say $5 here, maybe like, $8 or $10 here. Maybe we're going to go to one contractor for this one, but another contractor maybe slightly better. Or, it could be the same price, right? A lot of businesses, they're able to create a design for the same price, but they charge different things. And that's how, all businesses work, right? They charge for different things, right? Software licensing, all businesses work like this. And this is where you make a lot of money, right? It's like with Apple, right? They create a phone, right? An iPhone, and they basically have different price points. You have like a 32 gigabyte version or like a 64 gig version right now. And then you have like maybe a 256 gig or a 512 gig version. For them to go from, the storage, it's not a big price jump for them. But for you, it's going to be a big price jump because they're price discriminating. That's really where you capture a lot of value. And you can only do that when you're creating your own business, right? So we have this little landing page here. I think we have 2 call to actions, order now. If this page was longer, I would have like 3 call to actions, and I'm really going to be working on it for a new kind of business, for a new case study that I'm going to be doing with you guys, basically sharing with you everything, sharing the results and things like that. And so this is kind of the beginning, right? Just something to get you started, right? And this one is chosen as the default, and we can put something like most frequently chosen, or like most popular. Like a lot of sites have most popular, right? You're gonna see that when you're buying software, they just tell you, because they want you to buy kind of not the most expensive plan, obviously, but somewhere in the middle so they can make more money. And so there's our landing page, right? The next thing that we want to do is we want to actually create the Facebook ad. And I'm going to give you the entire process. Now, remember, you're not going to have much problems creating the Facebook ad like you would with affiliate marketing or CPA marketing. There's no CPA affiliate marketing, right? This is just your own business, right? This is a business. And so what you want to do is you want to create the ad properly. I'm going to show you in this video how to create it, right? And so here I am in my ads manager, and we're going to create this ad together. So I basically click the create, and we're going to do this together, right? So I'm going to say, campaign 1. We're not going to do budget optimization. We're going to set it for the ad set 1, ad 1. We're going to do that save to draft. Okay. And I'm going to show you exactly how easy this is. Okay. And so we're going to go in on the ad set level, and this is where a lot of our targeting, our budget is set up, our placements, a lot of really cool things, okay? And so what we want to do is we want to set the daily budget to something like $10 just to start with, right? We want to basically run it tomorrow at midnight. We want to do that. Next is we want to pick the country that we want to promote it. And really, we're going to be targeting US, right? Because this is an English language. We want United States, and I would just start with United States. Later on, you can move to the UK, Canada, and things like that. In my opinion, United States is the best. And so you want to basically go in here, and you want to put United States. So we're going to put United States here, okay? We chose United States, and we want to pick, this is very important. A lot of people mess this up. People living in this location, okay? We want to do that. We want the age range. Now, this is something you kind of have to decide for yourself. I typically start with 25 plus, and you can basically keep 25 to 65, right? And, you could just do that. Maybe it depends on this is kind of general purpose graphic design. You can really go narrow, which is something I might talk about in future videos as well. And we have, so 25, let's say we're going to limit it to something like 25, 55. Or 54, just to keep it simple. And so we have the age range. Now we have the detailed targeting, right? And who are these people? What do they like, right? They're maybe small business owners, right? Maybe what do they like? You have to kind of ask yourself, right? And so what you want to be thinking about, and, in this example, we're just all graphic design needs, but let's assume this was like, some specific design needs, right? Let's assume this was graphic design for lawyers, okay? And this is probably even a better example because you're niching down, right? And so what you want to do is you want to basically find lawyer here, right? And you can basically have a lawyer interest. And let's see what they have. This is 18 million people. This is a little bit of a... And so I decided to go with law firm, right? It's a little bit better, and it has a potential reach of 7.4 million people. And really, when you're creating ad sets, you want to keep them anywhere from 1 to 10 million is a good range. Now, in terms of placements, I like to start out with manual placements, right? I don't like to do basically any of these other platforms. I just basically like to start with Facebook newsfeed. And so if I remove all of these, my reach is going to go down, which means it's going to be easier for Facebook to find potential users. And so we're going to start with Facebook. We're going to remove marketplace, video feeds, and right column. We just want the news feed, group feeds. We're going to remove that. And we're also going to remove Facebook stories, in-stream, and search. And once we do that, we see the audience is still around 7 million, which is pretty good. Let's remove an article as well. And what do we have? Still 7 million. We have that. Now, this is a good starting point, right? We're targeting lawyers. Lawyers need design. They need, website design. They need graphic design. They need all kinds of services. Plus, they have money, right? They have money. And so we're going to roll with this. Obviously, you can target a certain geographical area, right? If you want to target like New York lawyers, or if you want to target some other lawyers, you have a lot of options here, right? This is kind of the beauty of this method. And so we have our ad set at this point. Let's go and create an ad, okay? And before we do that, we actually have to create an actual ad. And for that, we have to go to a site called Canva. And we're going to go out and create a simple ad, just to give you an idea, okay? And so we need to click on Create a Design. We're going to do Facebook ad. What I want to do is I want to start with something simple, right? We can basically go, how about this one, right? We want something like a city feel. We don't want beaches or anything like that. We want more professional. Lawyer, are you a lawyer? Do you need graphic design? Need something like this. And that's it. We can do something like that. Need graphic design. Okay, and that's it. It's something simple. Obviously, you want to spend a little bit of time kind of strategizing and make it better. The only thing I can come up with is you want this image to be more professional, right? And this is kind of what we have. Let's say we can center it. How about something like very simple, need a logo, right? And we have the ad. We're going to click on publish. We're going to click on download. And now we're going to download this now. And we're ready to go. Now we are targeting lawyers. And so, we want to have as little text as possible in the actual design because Facebook doesn't like that. And your ad is not going to do well. And so let's go back. You want to create a Facebook page. Now, this is kind of the beauty of this method is that when you are creating this business and you want to go and register the domain and everything like that, this goes without saying, right? You're not going to be running this off WordPress.com or something like that, or, any kind of Wix.com or any of that. You want to register a domain and you're going to call it something like, Graphic Genius. You can call it whatever you want. And then you want to maybe specialize, right? I don't talk about that in the beginning of the video, but you want to specialize, right? You want to say, this is graphic design for doctors, graphic design for lawyers, graphic design for small business owners, and things like that. So they understand this is for them. And then we have need a logo, right? As simple as that. And then we save this image. Now let's go back into Ads Manager. And you want to create a Facebook page, right? The Facebook page is going to be linked to your business. And that way it's all legit. You're never going to be seen as an affiliate for it because it's your own page. There's no affiliate links. It's all legit. We're actually processing payments, which is something that affiliates do not do. And so we're going to select our page. I have this page. I'm not going to create another page, but you should create another page. And we're going to basically upload the image, right? We're going to add the image. And when you're adding the image, you can basically go into something like stock photos. You might even find interesting images there. And so we have maybe, let's type lawyer in there and see if something comes up. And so here we are. We have stock images that are kind of related to law, right? They're very serious. They're very kind of, they're very, very business-like, very business-oriented. So we can use an image here. We can upload our image. So I'm going to actually upload the image we created because we already are. So we're going to go into account images. We're going to click on upload. All right. So I uploaded the image. We have the image here. We can just click on continue. And, the image is going to be all set up. All right. So the next thing you want to do is you want to enter text. This is where you're going to be selling. This is where you're going to be actually selling this ad because this just says need a logo. You never want to. So when you're creating Facebook ads, you never want to just tell them that they're a lawyer, right? Because Facebook will not approve your ad if you do that. So cheap, affordable, quality. You don't want to say affordable also because lawyers they're not interested in affordable things. They want quality business, professional graphic design for lawyers or something like that. You can do that. That's fine. What you never want to do is, are you a lawyer? Do you practice law? Graphic now, order now. Fast delivery, fast turnaround. We're going to list some of the benefits. Order right now. Okay? And that's it. We have that. Now, the headline is going to appear here, right? graphic design for lawyers. For lawyers, we have that. And then you can have a little bit of a description, right? And generally, it's going to be taken from the page you have. You can, you can link it if you want, newsfeed link description, things like that. You can have your description here. And then our destination, right? And this is where you're going to list your site, right? And this is where, this is going to be legit. Facebook is not going to have any issues with it. So it's going to be something like, graphicexpert.com or something like that. And then we have display link. This is all optional. Learn more is going to be order now. Get quote, get offer. We want something like shop now is going to work. Contact us. Learn more is going to work. We can just have learn more. And that's it, right? Now you can also set up the Facebook pixel. And in this case, it's very, very easy to do. All you need to do is basically click setup, create a new pixel, and put the code that they're giving you on this page. That's all you have to do, right? You click setup. It's going to give you this code. And what the pixel is going to do is basically it's going to be sending data back to Facebook, okay? So if they come, that's one event, right? They come, they visit the page. So if they go here, that's one event, right? When they click on checkout, right? So let's say they click on order now. Right now it's not working, but it's basically going to go to another page where they can basically choose a package, enter their credit card details, or be directed to PayPal. And when they click on the second page, Facebook is going to basically send, we're going to be sending another event to Facebook, and this is the checkout event. And later on, we can actually optimize for conversions, right? Because Facebook will know the visitors, they're going to know people doing the checkouts, they're going to be doing the purchasers, because with a lot of these systems, we can configure a thank you page. So when they buy something, let's say they're redirected to PayPal, after they buy it, it comes back to us, and it displays a thank you page. And this is where we can send an event back to Facebook saying that this person bought it. And then Facebook is going to go out and find more people like this. That's called optimizing for conversions, specifically for purchase conversions. And that is something I'm going to talk about in future videos, just to not to complicate things. All right, so I have some, we're not using any of this offline events or anything like that. And that's all we have right now. You can also duplicate this ad set, create more ad sets, and have the same budget, $5 per day. Let's say you're running like 3 ad sets or 4 ad sets. If you have 4 ad sets, that's $20 a day. And if you want, and basically have a single interest there, right? And this is something I'm going to talk about later. But in terms of the strategy, that's all you have to do. And Facebook is not going to have any issues, unless, of course, you have some other problems, right? And this could be easily corrected, right? Just have to check out Facebook's terms and conditions for advertising, okay? But this is not marketing. This is not CPA marketing. This is not affiliate marketing. It's a lot easier to kind of buy traffic this way, right? Because we're not a third party anymore. Now, once we create the ad, the next thing you want to do is actually basically go out and find contractors. And I don't want to spend too much time on this. It's very, very simple. You just basically type graphic design and you're going to find, see, I have ads right now, various ads, but you can go on a site like Fiverr, right? So you can go on a site like Fiverr and you can basically find people to do the work for you. So I can basically type graphic design, and you're gonna find all these people that you can basically outsource your work to. Another site that you can go to is Upwork, right? Upwork is another site. It's kind of like Fiverr. You could basically find designers, and they have rates, they have their history, they have the kind of clients they worked with before, and so you can basically find work there. So there's a lot of sites. I may go into kind of make another video on some of the kind of the lesser known sites where you can outsource work, right? So we have Fiverr, Upwork. You have a lot of other websites. You can also find people on, all kinds of methods. I'm going to go deeper into this. But in terms of this video, this is all I wanted to cover in this video. I just wanted to show you an alternative method for building a business and getting payments and making money online. So I really, really hope you've gotten value from this video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And, I'm going to be making more videos about this topic, so stay tuned for more future videos. All right, so once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.